We're making stuffed mushrooms today. So we're going to start with some mushrooms. I have just wiped them clean, and I'm going to pop the stems out of all of these mushrooms. Now I'm using a nice sized mushroom here. You can use some smaller mushrooms as well. Those are kind of nice when you are having these for a buffet, appetizer buffet, and you want them to be a true finger food. This size, yeah, you can pop them into your mouth, but it's kind of nice when you have a plate that you can sit down and cut into these stuffed mushrooms and enjoy them that way. So I'm just removing the stems. Today I'm using a brown mushroom, but the white mushrooms work just fine too. And the first thing I'm going to do is just trim off this hard outer end piece, and that I'm going to discard. I'm going to use 2 dozen mushrooms, but I didn't have quite that in the refrigerator. I had 17 mushrooms. We're going to go ahead and make it work just like this as well. Just going to give these a rough chop, and they're going to be added to the stuffing. They add some extra flavor and moisture to the stuffing. All right, I've got some fairly fine pieces here, and that's exactly what I want. This is all going to get added to a bowl where I've already placed 1 pound of pork breakfast sausage. To this bowl, I am going to add some panko breadcrumbs, some shredded mozzarella cheese, some shredded Parmesan cheese, and a little bit of sherry wine. Just a tablespoonful. If you don't have any or prefer not to use it, it's okay. Just adds a little bit of extra flavor, but we're only using a tablespoon, so it's not a ton. All right, we're gonna mix this up, and these are the best tools I know for mixing this all together. Just get your hands in there and get it all well mixed. Okay, I'm gonna wash up these hands, and then we're going to stuff our mushrooms. I have my mushrooms on just a cookie sheet. It's really nice to use a rimmed cookie sheet because these will create a little bit of juice as they're cooking, and we don't want that just to spill over if it was on a flat baking sheet. So all I'm gonna do is, again, I'm gonna use my hands. I'm just gonna take a mushroom and a generous amount of the filling, and I'm just gonna pop it right on top of the mushroom. And then we repeat our way down. I like to grate just a little additional Parmesan cheese over the top. Okay, these are going to go into a preheated 350-degree oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. You want the sausage to be fully cooked, and you want the mushroom to become soft and juicy. So we'll check them at 45 and see if they're ready to come out. These are out of the oven, and just look at how amazing these look. These are fully cooked. You can take a thermometer and insert it in the center. You want at least 165 degrees, or you can slice one in half and just make certain that that sausage is fully cooked. I like to serve these hot, but you can also serve them at room temperature. And another great thing about these mushrooms is that you can prepare them fully, put them in the refrigerator, and then about 45 minutes to an hour before you want to serve them, take them out and put them in the oven. I saved a couple for myself to try. Have to try before we serve them. Okay, there's the inside. You can see that the sausage is fully cooked. Ooh, that was still a little hot, but it's so delicious. You've got the flavor of the sausage, the nice juiciness from the mushroom. The cheeses just complement it perfectly. This is such a great appetizer.